Hello, you powerful, magical souls. In today's video, we're going to be discussing how you can switch your energy within your body, and how that affects your external reality. Have you ever heard the phrase, the universe does not respond to your effort, it responds to your energy? Well, this is true. And it does respond to your effort, but it's the energy in which you're efforting. Okay? So I'm going to give you all the steps to change your energetic field, what the energetic field is comprised of, and what you can do today. So let's get into it. So, what is your energy field even comprised of? It's comprised of everything that is you in this point in time. Your habitual thoughts, habitual feelings, your actions, your beliefs, subconscious thoughts, subconscious beliefs. It's everything that makes you you at this moment in time. Okay, so step number 1. What feelings are you feeling right now? Did you know that we actually get chemically addicted to certain feelings within our body that are constantly repeated? I'm going to give you an example. My girl Rose, as an example, our imaginary Rose. Okay, so Rose was a seemingly angry person. Now, she would get horrible road rage. She would just get really snappy with her family, and she just had so much anger. Now, Rose's body was actually chemically addicted to that emotion of anger. So every time she would light up with this anger, it would say, yes, and more please, because she had wired this feeling in so heavily. Now, what Rose needs to do in order to rewire that is begin to focus on the new feelings and actually how that affects the body. Okay, so we're going to treat it like a science experiment here, and wiring in these feelings that are such as gratitude and joy and love. That is going to feel foreign to Rose because her body is so used to this anger being wired in. So when Rose begins to feel this gratitude and feel this joy, her body, because it's chemically addicted, is going to want to veer her out of that. It's going to say, no, this is wrong. This feels weird. This feels icky. Okay? Rose needs to sit with that and sit with this gratitude and really feel what that is in her body. As soon as Rose sits with that and she starts to memorize this new feeling, this creates new neural pathways in the brain. This is like insane, okay? So she starts to wire in this gratitude and create the new neural pathways, and it takes focus and it takes effort. But it's important because she doesn't want to be this angry person anymore. So she really focuses on that. She's wiring it in, she's wiring it in, she's wiring it in. And then suddenly her body starts to become adjusted. It starts to become dependent on these new emotions, these emotions such as gratitude, such as joy, such as love. It's really feeling that. It's really like craving those emotions. And suddenly the anger loop has been disengaged. Okay? This is how our body becomes chemically dependent on emotions in our body, on feelings, I should say, because emotions are more like the waves of energy we feel, but these are feelings that are habitually wired in. So step number 1, what feelings are you feeling right now? And are those the same ones as yesterday? Are those the same ones as the day before? If they are, there's a good chance that your body is chemically addicted to those emotions. Step number 2. What are the tone of your current thoughts? Are they mostly positive or are they mostly negative? And if they're mostly negative, how can you switch that perspective? When we're discussing thoughts, I want you to see them as just like little bubbles of energy. Okay, so imagine you're sitting at a park and you see a little kid blowing bubbles. Those are all little thoughts passing through. And you know what the cool thing is? Your thoughts don't even belong to you. Okay? They're not even yours. They're a part of the collective, our collective consciousness that all of these thoughts come from. So when you can kind of step back and like be like, oh, that's not even me. What thoughts do I want to create? What energy sparks do I want to create? And what do I want to focus on? Now, thoughts become a habit loop too. Just as we were discussing with feelings, thoughts can do the same sort of thing. So it's going to take a little effort to break out of these thoughts that you've been ingrained and habitually, chemically kind of addicted to. But it's very much going to change your energy field and it's going to change your life when you start to really choose the thoughts that will serve you and are serving your highest good. Step number 3. Okay, this is a cool one because we're going deeper into the psyche a little bit. So in this current situation, or what I am experiencing in my life now, what would I have to believe to be true in order to be experiencing this situation? So beliefs are wired in from a very, very young age, okay? From basically the age of 0 to 7, you're in this walking theta state, which in hypnosis, we call this the programming state. This is when your earliest beliefs get wired in. And in order to change the way you're experiencing reality, you have to change what you believe to be true about reality, about people, about situations, about places. And a lot of people are operating from the same belief systems that their parents passed down to them, that their parents passed down to them, that their parents passed down to them. So beliefs then become a loop and a cycle too. But you can change it. And when you change your beliefs, like you change your entire reality. You change your perceptions, you change your energy. Okay? So what would I have to believe to be true about myself, others, or the situation for it to be reflected back to me? Beliefs are literally the foundation for everything that you're creating. So, big energy field impact. Fourth step we're going to get into is, I'm going to call this the self-analysis phase. Okay? So, self-analysis. Can I choose a new belief that is in alignment with the outcome I want to create? Can I choose new feelings that are in alignment with what I want to feel? Can I choose thoughts that are in alignment with what I actually want to think? And this requires you to know yourself. Like, what do you want? And the universe is so loving and so patient and will help you with this. But if you are constantly in this loop and writing these habits and writing these same thoughts, these same feelings, these same emotions, the universe is going to reflect that back to you because it believes that that's what you want. So the self-analysis is really important here. Can I literally shift something like right now to align with what I want? And how would I go about doing that? So typically this phase really requires slowing down. It requires active listening to yourself. Okay. And it's very important. But when you take the time to do this, and when you take the energy to do this, and when you rewire, it's going to change your life. And it's going to be very foundational for this next phase of your life that I know if you're watching this video right now is going to be completely transformative in the most beautiful way. Okay, I really feel that in my heart right now. The more you listen to yourself, the more you receive from yourself. Albert Einstein said, "Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it." Match the frequency of the reality that you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy, this is physics. So I invite you to marinate on that quote. And if this video helped you, and if you found it interesting, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. I really hope this helped you, and so excited for the magic that you are going to create in your life. Thank you for being here.